Gorgeous Friday.
Yeah.
Hope you guys all got outside and enjoyed it, because we are going to start seeing some smoke. And yes, this map does look a little bit scary. When I took a look at it this morning, I was a little surprised, because that purple, that red, that means the smoke is very thick. And you'll see covering most of eastern Washington right now, heading over towards the western side of the state. And this smoke is coming from mostly fires in British Columbia and in eastern Washington, although there are also fires over on the Montana side as well. So this is about right now on Saturday. Let's move forward just a little bit here and see what we're going to get in the metro area. And so you can see just this smoke coming into Portland, Vancouver, and this is Saturday at 7:15 p.m. So this is, by the time it's this evening, you are going to see quite a bit of smoke in the skies. And so Matt Zaffino, our chief meteorologist, saying, you know, Portland not going to get quite the worst of it, but definitely the Dalles, Pendleton, going to see some pretty intense smoke, and you can see it's going to last for some time. This is Sunday morning. It might even be worse at that time, and you can see how far south it's going to go. And so this is going to be fairly thick and could possibly have some air quality impacts. Let's take a look at that air quality map right now. You can see some of those red dots. That's the unhealthy category, and you even see one in the very unhealthy category. And we're going to continue to watch those, but most of the areas right now in western Washington and in Oregon are going to be green. Now, there are already some air quality warnings on the western side of Washington. We could see some of those pop up in Oregon today. We're going to keep our eye on that, and when you do see those warnings, it can be a good idea to stay inside, or at least change those outdoor plans to indoors. And so we also have some weather alerts going on right now. You can see this pink, and then you can also see that gray. The gray there is an air quality warning, but this pink, which is right here kind of in near the metro area, just north, you can see Longview, Mount St. Helens. This is a fire weather warning, and so that means we could see enhanced fire danger. We don't have quite as much humidity in the air, and we could see some winds as well, and that means that a small spark could really take off. But let's take a look at some of those temperatures. As Tim was saying, still very warm out there. Portland 87, Hood River 87, Goldendale 85. Hood River going to be one of those first places to see smoke probably this morning when you're starting to wake up, but it's going to take probably until midday for the metro area to see some of that smoke. And as we move forward in the day, we are going to cool off just a little bit as we get to 9 p.m., but not too much. If you're thinking about going for a nightly walk or having some dinner outside, this would be the time to do it. 77 in Portland and in Corvallis. 73 in Mitchell, and nice over there in John Day as well. And so let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. Absolutely beautiful later this week, I have to say. Getting out of the 90s after this big heat wave stretch. It's going to be so nice and refreshing, and we're going to have that haze here for the next 2 days. But once that haze clears out, I think we're going to have a good chance to head outside, enjoy it, close out August in a nice way, right?
Yeah, absolutely. A couple, you know, it's not perfect for the weekend, but it's still not 103 degrees or something.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't need to be sunscreening every minute.
Yeah, it's a good forecast all around. Thanks, Ashley.